Welcome and good evening, wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunar D8, and this is part 2 of Let's Play Danganronpa 3, V3 Killing Harmony. I just completed Danganronpa 2 a few hours ago, and, well, I just started this up. For some reason, Danganronpa 3 seems to record differently than the other stuff, but it's not that much of a change. But, yeah, in between the end of Danganronpa 2, I went and watched a fireworks display. Wasn't too far away. It's actually within walking distance. Stood in the middle of a church parking lot. There was like 100 and some odd other people in random places. Granted, there's a high school nearby, bleachers and all that, probably where the bulk of people watched stuff from, but it was a nice enough fireworks display. Absolutely nothing I could really complain about. At the same time, as I stood there by myself in a parking lot, and by myself I mean probably no one within like 50 feet of me, but within eyesight of me, if I looked around all directions, I could probably count a couple hundred. But yeah, just felt bored. Didn't really care. Felt nothing looking at the damn fireworks. Don't get me wrong, the fireworks are nice. I appreciate them. I am very grateful that I have the opportunity in life to watch a fireworks display. And I'm grateful for what they symbolize. I just didn't feel anything. Though I can remember clearly when I was younger, being awestricken, watching the fireworks explode, watching them with lovers, watching them with girlfriends, watching them with friends, family, watching them from different venues. Most of all, I can remember the times that I have watched the fireworks with my son. Watching him smile as he watches the fireworks go off, listening to him laugh and cheer. That would always fill me with, and I'm sure it still would, fill me with a great feeling of happiness. Just the smile that would be on his face as he watches the fireworks. The laugh and the cheering that he would do. So, I haven't been able to watch the fireworks with him for the past couple years. But that's fine. I still know that he watches the fireworks. And I still know he enjoys it, so that's good. So I'm glad he's able to. But yeah. I always felt happy watching just him be happy. But I'm sure that time will come again for me and him to watch fireworks together. And maybe a time come again for me to actually watch some fireworks with some damn friends. Let alone if I ever date again and go watch fireworks with a pretty girl. But, yeah. As I've always said, be nice to the people you care about. I always have. But, yeah, the fireworks themselves, as for me, still against antidepressants. But, yeah. No, it's slightly off topic, but yeah, that's fair. By the way, if you're wondering what's going on between this part and part 1 of Danganronpa 3, I think I recorded Danganronpa 3 part 1 probably a month or two ago or some shit. At that point, I hadn't even played far enough to see the first death in Danganronpa 1. And a few hours ago, I completed Danganronpa 2. Earlier this week, I was able to complete Danganronpa 1. So, I don't think I'll be able to get through the rest of Danganronpa 3 before my shutdown's over and I go back to work. I may have underestimated just how long these Danganronpa games are. But they are good games. They're very nice games. That being said, I have no idea where the story is going to go from what happened at the end of 2. Also, as far as what happened in this game so far, you want to understand, I'm over at Hope Speak Academy. I'm one of the Ultimates this time, but I don't think any of our people remember what our skills are. I think toward the end we all got like a fashion outfit change, and why do my ears itch so much? Take my earbuds off. This headphones had to leave it. I'm gonna itch my ear. You know that top part of your ear that curves? For some reason it's so itchy. Why? Why does it feel this way? Anyway. I at least understand the basic premise of Danganronpa. I know that in this game it's Hope Peak Academy still, but it's like everything's covered in plants. And there's 16 of us, and I'm some sort of ultimate, I believe, having something to do with music. So I think this character had a skirt that was covered in musical notes. So maybe I'm like the ultimate guitarist or something. But beyond that, I know there's the Mono Bots or something like that. Or the Monocubs. But I'm assuming Monokuma will show up, and I'm assuming somehow Junko has survived or something. But beyond that, I don't know anything. I don't remember a damn thing. So I assume the gaming mechanic might be slightly different. I remember there was a point where I was having to run from a robot or some shit. So maybe this game's more action-oriented. I also know this game has a different censoring sort of thing, because in the older games, they had the blood is pink to make it not so violent seeming, which, well, okay, but apparently this game doesn't do that. So this game is apparently supposed to be a little bit darker, but we haven't got to that stuff yet. But the main point is, I don't remember what any of the characters are like, or what they do, or anything with this game, so I'm about to try to relearn everybody's names. Not that I probably learned it very well in the first part. But yeah, like I said, part 1, I hadn't even seen the first death of the first game. And in this part, I have played Danganronpa 1 and 2 to completion. So, let's hop into this, and I think an interesting thing for the viewers out there will be to listen to, do I sound any differently from what I recorded in part 1 to part 2? Especially since, the me that existed in part 1 hadn't seen any of the deaths or any of the violence or any of the game mechanics really for even Danganronpa 1, whereas this Lunar D8 has seen all the deaths, all the blood, all the game mechanics, and of course Mikon. And if you don't know what Mikon is, go watch Danganronpa 2. But before that, watch Danganronpa 1. But anyway, so I'm going to double check OBS again. Everything seems fine. So, since everything seems like it's recording just fine, yes, I'm double checking this. Okay, so 9 minutes in. Let's go and hop into this. We gotta load a game. Should only have one file. This is... So I did this on June 7th. And today is like July 3rd. So, almost a month since I did this part. Okay. Load. Continue. Still in the prologue. So, Ultimate Revival. So I don't know what our ultimates are this time. But apparently I'm music-oriented. Kaede Akamatsu.
Huh?
I need to increase the volume of the game a little bit. There, I think that's appropriate. Later on, if my ear is hurt, I'll know to lower it. I feel like I was probably a tiny bit further ahead of this before, but that's fine.
Huh? A classroom?
I feel like I've lost progress.
Where am I?
Okay. I vaguely remember this.
Yeah, that's right.
Rise and shine, sign.
Rise and shine, sign.
But
Jeez.
Is all that remains of a once powerful yoga.
what?
You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure, Showtime.
Okay.
I feel so lost.
Huh?
Hey!
E is all that remains of a once powerful yoga. Right now,
man.
you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure, Showtime.
Did you skin Garfield the cat?
Jeez.
What is happening?
Yay!
I'm relieved!
Okay.
Is all that remains
Got a
of
rock hard
once
ranger!
I have a feeling they wiped the memories of the characters.
right now.
Because I remember there being a scene where we all went to a gymnasium and met them in giant robots or something. And then they gave us back our ultimate powers or something. So the fact that my characters don't remember jack shit anymore, I think is kind of fitting, because I don't remember jack shit either. So the characters with amnesia have just as much memory loss as me.
Hey!
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure, Showtime.
Gifted juveniles?
That's right. Huh?
That's right!
Huh?
Okay.
Well,
No.
Actually,
Is all that remains of a once powerful yoga. Right now, you're on the threshold
Hey.
of an amazing adventure, Showtime.
that's right! Hell yeah! What?
E is all that
Huh?
remains of a once powerful
Shut up!
yoga. Right now, you're
An activity, you say? I wonder whatever it could be.
Hard Ranger!
The fact that he said rock hard with that.
So long, farewell!
Please, no more puns.
Shoot!
Hey,
Yeah, if we're gonna introduce yourselves to Ultimate, somebody introduce yourselves to the person right fucking here. I believe my ultimate talent is something to do with music.
okay, I'm Shuichi Saihara. They call me the ultimate detective, but
Cool. You have Kurama's name from Yu Yu Hakusho.
no.
No. Oh, yeah. My name is Kaede Akamatsu. I'm the ultimate pianist. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Let's go ultimate musician, because I know I'm gonna mispronounce that word in a very dirty way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with ultimate musician.
Ever since I was a child, I would play the piano whenever I got bored.
That's nothing wrong with that. It's awesome.
There were even times I played the piano so much that I would forget to eat and sleep.
Well, I mean, if you're that passionate about it, that's amazing.
Eventually, I won trophies from concerts, and people started praising me.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's how you got your ultimate title? That's way more impressive than me.
No, that's all I'm good for, really.
You're you. That's good enough. The fact that you can play a piano amazing is an extra bonus. But it's not what defines you as a human being.
Well, hey,
Huh?
Yeah, I believe the first part we like wandered around the school a tiny bit, got to the gym, and then the Mono Cubs were like rolling around in fucking mechs, and then we didn't remember ultimate powers. They're like, oh shit. They're like, yeah, we shouldn't have brought out the mechs yet. Also, you guys need to know what your skills are.
You know?
What the fuck?
what happened?
Okay, we're probably in another virtual world thing again, but then again, that was the whole plot twist for the second game.
No.
But
Right?
that's...
I see.
Well, thank you.
Oh, right.
You're right.
Friendship fragment. Okay. Well, that's different. So I wonder when Monokumo is going to show up, if he will at all. Okay. What was that?
What's the matter?
Remember.
Um. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so looks like there's a music room right here. Let's go check that. I don't even have to click to enter a door. Okay. Hi. I feel like that's gonna get annoying really fast. And by fast, I mean we're already there. It just gonna compound exponentially.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing
You stupid.
Huh? Yay!
Ugh.
Well, actually,
is all that remains of a once powerful showtime.
Okay.
wipe your asses and wait.
The hell you saying?
On the threshold of an amazing adventure showtime.
Hey! So long, farewell.
Okay.
You're right.
So am I playing one person or am I playing two? Hi. Mystery person. Hello?
No.
No.
Is she in shock?
Hey now. I see.
Wait!
Huh? No. But
Under some circumstances, yes. But under this circumstance, no.
oh right. Right.
It's like a Pokemon reference.
You know? My name is Tsurugi Shirogane. I'm the ultimate cosplayer.
I look forward to all the things that you are going to wear. Ultimate cosplayer.
I guess. No. Actually. But... You're right!
Okay.
I see. No.
I mean, everyone wants to see, yes.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right. It's from that one thing.
Hi, Shenron!
Actually. I see. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like there's lots of fan art, cosplay, and even hentai of you.
Hey,
no.
This game certainly has a bit of a different feel to it. Hi! Are you a ship captain?
Hey,
I'm glad we're so casual about this.
yeah.
hey, actually,
Huh?
no. You got me. But that means, huh?
That's not true.
No. That's a shame. How should I put this?
I'm sorry, man.
You got me. Oh, that. Oh,
Dude, we don't care. We've been kidnapped. I don't think it matters what status quo we're at, man.
No.
my name is Rantaro Amano. I
Okay?
can't remember my ultimate talent, but I promise I'm not a bad one. Nice.
That's good.
Actually,
Huh?
looking forward to it.
Hope it's a happy surprise.
Jeez.
Huh? No.
Okay. School store.
You're right.
Dining hall. Like, how fancy is your dining hall? So fancy that we grow thyme and garlic right in the kitchen and dining room. Are you the ultimate witch?
No. Huh?
Are you really?
Prepare to be amazed. Fall to your knees. I am Himiko Yumeto, the ultimate mage.
So does magic exist now?
But I'm officially called the ultimate magician.
You are the master of prestidigitation. Okay, Mrs. Dave Lane. Who is... Or is it... What's it? Angel Cross or something? Can't remember the name of that guy.
Huh?
No. Okay?
Huh?
Okay. What?
Get out.
I don't care enough to call you out on this. You're a you're a mage. Good for you. I don't. I don't say I don't believe you. I just don't care enough to, think about it enough to decide if I do believe you. I was like, I'm a mage. Good for you. Like, you don't believe me? And I never said I don't believe you. Do you believe me? I don't care.
Hey!
That's right.
No.
Yes, I'm an asshole. I'd probably care more if she was curvy. But she looks too young, and she's... Granted, I've dated women that were flat-chested. But it's just... This person just looks way too damn young.
You're right.
At least with the others, they at least look old enough to pass as adults as far as I'm concerned when it comes to anime. This is just... kind of crosses the line into lolly stuff. I'm like, I'm good. I remember there being a magician that would saw people in half all the time, but he would get in trouble. I think it was like, the name of his act was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I feel like people had a problem with it, though. Okay. Okay. Are you the ultimate Goku? Why are you wearing a kitty cat bell? I know it's nerdy, but there was times when I was younger that I would be thinking in my head, Kaioken times as I was trying to run, and if I was trying to put more exertion into something, I would say a higher number, like times 3 or times 4. I know it didn't do anything, but yeah, I'm nerdy.
Yes.
Well, I'm not gonna attack you. The worst I'm gonna do is give you a hug. Hey.
Oh yes. I'm Tango Chavashira. Yeah. The ultimate Aikido master.
When did this become Baki the Grappler? That's a... You're easily embarrassed. I feel like that could be a lot of fun. Your face crinkles and you suck down a shake. And when I wipe my face, like, what? How does that even happen?
Okay.
That's not cute. That's... This looks like something out of Adventure Time now. Oh, come on! Granted, I'm not... Granted, I'm Kaede in this game, but this is just mean.
Yes!
It's not like somebody would touch you without their permission. You know? I mean, that's usually why you talk to people, engage, you know, what they're comfortable with, what they want, and that's why you have conversations with people.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's right!
Okay? That face you were making, that was just... It was gross. Please don't ever make that face again. So far, I like the ultimate cosplayer the most. You may eat any food you find in the dining hall. Okay. I feel like the Mono Cubs are like a lazy version of Monokuma. Yep, I don't see anything else to interact with here. Okay. Warehouse. Okay. Hello?
Damn it!
What? Where's what? Conspicuous. Yeah, I guess that counts.
Bitch!
That's not very polite.
hey,
Hey!
If I was there in real life, no, because that would be rude. I would probably try to sneak a glance here and there, but, you know, I don't want to be offensive. But me, the player, playing this game, yes, I am just staring, especially since I'm not knocking Danganronpa's art style. I like the art style in just about everything they do. It's just the eyes are less than inviting. Like something about the art style for the eyes is like off-putting and makes me a little uncomfortable. Which makes it easier to stare at your tits.
huh?
Oh.
You motherfucker!
Okay, there's a difference. One, it'd be one thing if I was just like staring intently at a girl's tits in public. It's another thing to occasionally glance at it. Now that being said, it's never acceptable, you know, to grope somebody unless, you know, you have their permission.
Ha! Fucking virgin!
Why are you so rude? What is...
What?
You are being rude!
Hey.
Why would I? We haven't met you!
Good looks and golden brain will go down in history.
Well, good for you!
I'm the one, the only, the legendary ultimate inventor herself, Yui Ruma.
Okay. Cool. You remind me of a My Hero Academia person. Type while you sleep, read while you sleep, eat while you... I see a repetitive theme here.
Sure.
Sleep is not a waste. I can recommend a Doctor Who episode that confirms this. What?
Huh?
Ah!
You know, I feel...
What was that?
Huh?
Fucking moron!
Okay.
Ah!
What the fuck?
Oh, jeez.
Well, I mean, you technically can. I mean, you can't say, oh, you can't use drugs together. Like, you can use drugs. You just shouldn't. But you can. That's kind of like saying, you shouldn't drive right through a red light. I mean, you can. You just really shouldn't.
Stop it! Please forgive me.
Depends on how you talk to me next time we talk. His feelings are probably still hurt. Okay, is there anything else of interest here? Okay. Why do I care? I feel tempted to go to bed. I can still hear some people launching their own private fireworks here and there. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. It's... Mystery door.
You're right.
Okay. Nope. A basketball court?
What's the matter?
No. Okay.
I know what you mean. It's almost like the last episode. I'm pretty sure we all ended up in there. After running from robots.
Yeah.
why is it that I feel that most of the people that are assholes, if they didn't know what their ultimate power was, they wouldn't be such stuck-up assholes? Do I have a Tamagotchi this time? Wow. Nope, I do not appear to have a Tamagotchi.
You know?
Okay,
Jeez.
sorry.
I mean, it'd be understandable that he's giving us a bit of a weird look. Just because we're in a very unusual situation and he probably feels uncomfortable to be out there by himself. Totally not like a robot's gonna run up on us with a chainsaw. You know what I don't think I'm seeing much of? The surveillance cameras that were so fucking prevalent in the first couple games.
Huh?
Remember,
I think given our situation, I don't think,
I see.
you know, like, here's the thing. In this situation, I don't think there'd be any problem with a woman entering a boy's bathroom just because this is an emergency situation. I think certain rules of etiquette kind of go out the window. Because, you know, it's not prudent for survival. Okay. Hi, people. You're friendly.
please stop.
You're a robot? What is happening? You need to get his permission first. I understand seeing somebody that you want to touch, but you have to ask permission first.
What is it?
Okay, first off, no. No, I am not a robophobe. 2. I don't think he's a robophobe either. I think that would imply that he's either scared or hates you. And I get the more impression that he wants to caress you. So I believe, like, I'm just a normal person, and he would actually qualify as a robophiliac.
That's enough.
Are you a robot?
No. Please stop! I am K1B0, the ultimate robot. But please, address me as Kiba.
Are we the defective ultimates? Are we the defective ones? I feel like we're the rejected ultimates. Why do you look like the guy from Demon Slayer?
I'm Kokichiyoma. the ultimate supreme leader.
That's not a talent! Just like being a robot isn't a talent! Or the other woman who was like, what's your talent? I trip balls! And then they got a dude who doesn't remember his talent. Okay, let me see. I'm the ultimate... I knew I was going to like, I'm the ultimate penis! Like, no! No! Even though it technically was Ibuki's talent from the second game, I'm just gonna say I'm the ultimate musician. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be calling myself the ultimate penis. And that's... No. The dude I'm traveling around with is the ultimate detective. So, though I don't think he holds a candle to fucking Kyoko, still, I have a detective. So we have two very fucking delusional people. Like we have Ultimate Palpatine and Ultimate RoboCop here. And earlier we had Ultimate just Stoner, who's tripping their balls on every drug imaginable. It's like, what have you invented? How many shrooms and LSD can I take? And there's an Ultimate who doesn't remember his skill, which I don't judge him for, but still. And we have the Ultimate Cosplayer, which the most concerning thing about that, even though she's the most likable person, is, well, Junko is the Ultimate Fashionista. So considering that Suzumi or whatever, Ultimate Skill makes her the closest to the Ultimate Villain of the past couple of games, is a little concerning.
By the way, how rude! That is not funny, right?
I know this is an inappropriate thing to ask, but as a robot, do you plug an extension cord into your ass? Or do you stick your dick in a light socket?
Do not mock me!
I'd like to say I won't, but literally the past couple sentences was me laying into you the way Cartman would. And it's not that I got something against you, man. It's just your damn easy target. Despite the fact you're covered in armor.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. I am Mega Man. This is my mega plan. You die. Do 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 do. I am Mega Man.
But
Either you're actually a robot, or the people that qualify as parents for you are terrible people.
how about this? Hey!
I guess it's a valid question.
Hey!
Well, I mean, it's not like you have any competition. Okay. Can your evil secret organization help me get laid?
Huh?
I'm gonna go with a yes then. So, are there any hot, busty girls with fishnets or anything? And, thigh highs, mini skirts?
Huh?
Because I'm a liar.
Huh?
It's true!
Jeez.
Okay.
But maybe
Jeez.
I don't... You know, when I finish Danganronpa 2, I was like, hey! You know, Danganronpa 1, we had people like fucking Hifumi, and 2, we had, you know, Gundam, and... Taro, and I'm like, maybe the people I encounter in Danganronpa 3 will all be better. I feel like my tombstone's gonna read cause of death is he face-palmed himself to death. Fucking hell. What kind of talents? Why are we the B-list? Hell, we're not even the B-list. Jugo kept calling everyone the chicken chump change last time. Like everyone was fucking B-list. We're the C-list. Why are we the rejects? I feel like everyone here has the least useful talents in existence. Yeah. That means I don't see any. At least don't see any surveillance cameras anywhere.
Shuichi. That's right.
Okay.
Okay? It's fair enough. At least it's not full of plants.
Really?
I see.
No.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, we have a library and a gaming room? Okay, looks like there's like 2 people here, unless that's Sweetie back there too. I'm pretty sure there's mold in here.
You're right. No.
I don't think it's an issue of being a neat freak. I think it's an issue of I don't want to die of asbestos.
Huh?
That shit's highly unhealthy.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah? I feel like they shorted you on the animation budget here.
I'm...
Jeez.
Okay, I want you to use your power of being a detective and deduct yourself some fucking confidence, man. Believe in yourself, okay? Say that I am Suichi and I believe in me. I believe in the me that Kamina believes in me. Yes, that's a Gurren Lagann reference.
Okay.
Go watch it and then embody the power of Kamina. Pierce the heavens with your drill, man.
Maki Harukawa, ultimate child caregiver.
I'm not even gonna give a comment. It just something seems off about her animation, though.
Huh? That's right. I don't care.
I don't... What? I
That's wrong.
then don't.
Huh? So what?
I am. That's terrible.
Yeah, that's right. Like I'd know. Got a minute?
Why do I feel the least comfortable around you out of any character out of all of Danganronpa? Like, out of all the Danganronpa games, out of every character I've encountered, why do you...
Well,
Why, out of all of out of every character I've met in all of Danganronpa, why are you making me feel the least comfortable? Like, out of every character I've met in all of the games, why do I feel the least comfortable around you?
that's not true.
That shouldn't be an easy competition for you to win. We've had some weird motherfuckers. We had a dude that had hamsters who claimed he was from hell. We had a dude who went around with chains and trained people and then became a robot. We had a dude who had shark teeth.
What?
Yes, we're strangers, but we're all in the same boat. And we're just trying to live. We don't know if we can end jack shit. We're in the gathering how fucked we are phase.
Jeez.
And yeah, it's neat. Okay, that thing says Nightmare in the Locker. Okay, so it's the chapter we're at. So far, the only character that I seem to like at all is the cosplay girl, and even that's a little questionable.
Huh?
Well,
What now?
Why is your voice so low for such a short person? Are you smoking?
You've still got a ways to go.
Yeah.
However,
Huh?
How old are you?
it's an old story. Ryoma Hoshi, the man called the ultimate tennis pro, no longer exists.
Why do... At least like all of the characters of Danganronpa 1 and 2, no matter how odd or unusual they seemed, I enjoyed interacting with them. Even if I was like, God damn it, Hifumi. With the shit that he would say. Why do all of the characters in this game just feel like people I'd want nothing to do with?
Nothing more than his empty shell.
if If I remember correctly,
You murdered people with tennis skills. Well, I mean, you had to. I don't really know enough, and hell, you can literally be a fucking hitman for all I care. I don't care! We're in a situation where that shit don't matter.
Jeez.
Huh?
No. More importantly,
We are in a situation where your skills might be necessary.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are we the rejects? Like, the most concretely useful skill is the ultimate penis. Okay.
okay.
Hey.
No. Do not worry.
Sir, you're aware you have a zipper for a mouth, yes?
Yes. My name is Korekio Shinguchi. I am called the ultimate anthropologist.
Oh my god. Why are we we're ultimates and we're losers. The only skill that's respectable here is Kaede and Suichi. Now, if your skill, like if you're an anthropologist, I'm not trying to insult you. I'm just saying, between the skills and just the appearances and the personalities of everybody, I feel a mix of boredom and uncomfortableness.
I see.
Anthropology is...
Like, no one interests me here.
Let's see.
At least the characters in Danganronpa 1 and 2 that annoyed me were at least interesting to me. None of you are interesting!
That's correct. Beautiful.
I don't know what emotion that's supposed to be filling me with right now, but I'm gonna go with boredom. 99% boredom, 1% annoyance.
Humanity is beautiful.
And here's the thing, it's like with the mage. It's like I'm not judging you badly like a good or bad person. I have no interest.
If so...
Why did the ultimate despairs sound more hopeful than all of us? We're literally just... like, I'm Doctor Who and this is Batman.
Shuichi. Okay. That's wrong.
Are you
Of course.
Yes. Okay. Is the entire city
A wall?
in a large bird cage? Well, technically, if it's just bars that fucking huge, we could just walk through it.
What is this? We're trapped.
What's going on?
Is it around just the school grounds or the entire city? I can't tell perspective and size from this distance. Oh my god, I hate you guys.
Hey.
Got a rock-hard ranger!
Is all that remains of a
I don't like this theme song.
Huh?
That's right.
now. You're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Hey,
What?
You guys are making me miss Monokuma. Also, are you guys like based off the personalities of the people that died in the previous game? Like, is the one with the guitar supposed to be Ibuki?
Remains of a
Is the robot dude supposed to be
right now.
um,
On the threshold.
Nekomaru? Are you supposed to be Gundam? Are you supposed to be like Chiaki / Monami or some shit? Monothani?
Well, actually,
What?
I don't even know anymore. Who any...
Remains of a once powerful yokai. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
stop it!
that's right!
Stop breaking the guitarist, man.
Wait.
Nope, just really bored.
Is all that
Maybe I'll feel more interested in this later.
right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
I hope the rest of the Ultimates are more fucking interesting. I hope their skills and talents are more interesting, and I hope them as individuals, both in personality and aesthetic, are more of interest to me.
Is all that remains of a once
And the Monokubs actually make me miss Monokuma.
right now, you're on the threshold of an
Where is my mouse? Where is the mouse? Where is the mouse? Where is the mouse? There it is. Okay. Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.